So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gabi Zimmer, President of the left group GUE NGL in the European Parliament. We start with a statement and then you can ask questions.
Yeah. Good morning to all of you. I would like to express my position as the President of the left group inside the Parliament concerning the Brexit. For us, this outcome of the referendum is not so astonishment, but of course we had other preparation for it. We are looking to our friends and our comrades, especially in the north of Ireland. You know that members in our group are from Sinn Féin, and that's why we know that the outcome in Scotland and also in the north of Ireland is very, very complicated. And we are supporting our comrades in the north of Ireland to say we are now looking for a next referendum to say the government in London has not to govern about our membership in the European Union. We want to stay in the European Union. This is one point I would like to express. The next point is that when we heard today in the Conference of the President the speech by David Cameron, I was very astonished about it, that he is also responsible for this reaction, for this kind of referendum, to misuse the instrument of this democratic instrument of a referendum for a political fight of power inside his own party and in his government, that he is responsible for this, that he is saying, now, European Union, you have to wait till October, till the moment when the party congress of the Tories decided about the new party leader and the Prime Minister, then we will start the process to leave the European Union. And I think this is a dirty political game. I think he would like to get more time to find another solution. And I think it's a game to play with the outcome of the referendum. And if we, the European Union, would accept this kind of game, we would lose credibility also among the people in the other member states. We have to respect the outcome of the referendum. If you are in favor or not, we have to respect it. And we have not to allow that David Cameron can play with the European Union. And in this way, I would like to ask the other institutions, the Commission and also the Council, only to wait till the next Council will be organized. And if in this moment the notification of the Brexit is not announced by the British government, then to count the date of the referendum yesterday, and that we start from this moment with a negotiation about the leave of the European Union. I think there is no other solution. We have to be fair, but we have to be clear. We have rules, and we have to use these rules also for the organizing of a Brexit, of a leave of the European Union. And the third point I would like to raise, of course, the Brexit is not only an issue where we can say, okay, this is a decision by the British people and it's not concerning us as a European Union. If we will not react on it, if we will not look why people in member states are often are criticizing the European Union, are complaining about the democratic deficit, about the lack of social union, if we not look on this, the Brexit could be the driver force for a process of erosion inside the Union. We don't want it, but we have to react, because not a state, not a union, has the right or that it's allowed to exist. We have every day to fight for this union. We have to do it, and not to put away this decision and saying it's not so strong for us. It's strong. It's strong. and to bring the European Union forward as our own and common project needs that we win the people back for the Union. Thank you very much.
Now I'd like to give you the floor, 2 or 3 questions. Yes, madam.
Können Sie bitte erklären, was es für einen Unterschied macht, ob die Verhandlungen zum Austritt jetzt gleich mit dem Gipfel beginnen oder erst im Oktober?
Das macht einen gravierenden Unterschied. Zum einen habe ich den Eindruck, dass mit dieser Zeitverzögerung, English. You ask if there is a difference to start with the negotiation process to leave the Union now or in October, in 4 months. Of course there is a difference. If you would like to postpone it and to find or to win time, you need this 4 months. Because my feeling is that there are 2 options in the thinking of Cameron. First, to check if he could get a majority inside the British Parliament. They are saying 2/3 of the British parliamentarians are in favor to remain in the European Union. And then to say the Brexit, the referendum, could be only an advising referendum for the parliamentarians. And the second could be to say we should try to get another referendum, a second referendum. And I think these 2 options are not okay. I'm not in favor that Great Britain will leave the European Union. But it was said before in whole clarity, if they decide, there will be all consequences. And we can't do so that the British people didn't vote about it. It was a high participation of people, of voters in this referendum, and we have to accept it. I think one of the main problems inside this referendum are two things. We have a division between England, Wales on one side, and on the other side Scotland and Ireland, and we have a division between the generations. If it is true that more than 70% of the young people in the age till 24 years voted to remain in the European Union, then it's clear that's a decision against the young generation. Otherwise, this could be also a signal that inside the member states, the young generation has another position, and that we have to verify and to check very clearly what are the different complaints, what are the hopes for the people also in the member states to change the European Union and to bring forward the project of a European integration in solidarity, as a social integration, as an economical integration, as an ecological integration, as a democratic federal union.
Next question, please.
You were talking there about Sinn Féin. You said that you're looking to the next referendum in Northern Ireland. You talked about division in the UK. So are you looking towards the breakup of the United Kingdom?
I think so. They told in their own press release that they will not accept that in this moment, against the majority in the north of Ireland, that London will now govern and to decide about them, that they have also to leave the European Union. And it's clear, I can understand it. If you imagine that now between the Republic of Ireland and the north of Ireland will be created the external border of the EU with all the consequences, what does it mean? This is a very hard moment for the peace process also in the north of Ireland, and we have to be aware of it.
Any other question?
In Schön for La Croix, you told us that you wanted a new Europe, basically. What concrete elements would you see for that new version of the European Union?
In the Conference of Presidents now, the majority of the group presidents said we are now only speaking about the process how this process of how the British people, the British country should leave the EU. But I think in the same moment we have also to discuss about, I would like to say about how we want to reorganize the European Union. And of course, we all know there is a lack also between the different instruments. There are problems between the different institutions inside the EU, but the main problem is we need also a social component of the European Union. We need what Juncker promised in the beginning of this period, saying we will get a triple social A for the European Union and the social pillar for the European Union. And now we see that the Commission is not able to do it in a real way, because the construction of the European Union has a lot of problems, and we have to go on the ground and we have to reorganize this European Union in the interest of the people. We have to bring them the advantage from the European Union as a federal union, and not to say now that we need a deeper political integration on the base of this, what we have now. Then we will only create new problems. I think we have to bring in order to renew our European Union, and then also to ask the people in which ways they would like to organize this union. This could be our future. And we have also to hear on the young generation. It's the life of the young generation we are deciding about. And that's why I think it's necessary to discuss with them what they want, is their perception for a European Union, what is their vision, and then to build it up together. Mm-hmm.
Any last question? Yeah, okay. Please.
Have you also discussed in the Conference of Presidents what is going to happen with more than 1 million European citizens living now in Great Britain and working in Great Britain?
We didn't discuss about it, but it was raised that it's necessary also to protect, to find rules, to find conditions to protect these people. And this is only one part of the whole palette of different issues we have to clarify. And because it's the first time that a member state is saying we will leave the European Union, a lot of the concrete processes are not foreseen, are not clarified, and we have to work together. But what's important for us is that we as a European Parliament will be involved in the process, in the leave process, that we have also to vote about it, and also that we are able to participate in this process, because we know about a lot of such implications of the Brexit decision now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.